Jack, are you frozen? Sam, are you there? Yeah, Jack, are you frozen? Sam, are you there? Yeah, Jack, are you frozen? Sam, are you there? What are we even doing here?
Yo, Wi-Fi flagging, but they holding it down. How about them J-era Maz ballers running Beantown? They say these guys are ridiculous, yet probably true. Like the 23 Celtics, they got a deep crew. Pregame Papa trying to make some bank. Professor Pete repping Latvia, KP the thing. RJ's on the email taking fools to college. Joey, Matt, Timo, Robin, let's acknowledge. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? In the garden, fighting for a quiet spot. Jack's taking notes while the crowd gets hot. Irate, insightful, not a diplomat. Sam's got a long list and it's just for rats. Rat list your Wi-Fi, rat list your dog. Rat list Bronny, rat list LeBron. Rat list the traffic, rat list the song. Rat list that's getting too long. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? Might think they're chill, but don't get it twisted. They're not just hustling, they're highly gifted. Still new to the scene and making their mark. It's a humble beginning, it's a hero's arc. Sam's keeping it real with the Starkey vibe, but he's all in with Jack when it's time to ride. Your ass hat in the chat, Jack says don't come back. He's got zero patience for nonsense attacks. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Jack and Sam talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here?
Whoa, we did it. It's Friday for those of you with regular day jobs. Happy weekend to all of you. We're here. First of two, first night of a back-to-back Celtics Raptors, and just two of the Eastern two conference contenders, two playoff teams. About to go at it. Little bummer is no Scotty, no Brandon Ingram, no Glow.
Dave typo. He's gonna say Baylor's gonna have 30 points or something. I guarantee. He had the B is there. I guarantee you the rest of that text was supposed to say it's Baylor Shireman is going to play well tonight. Something like that. I'd put my house on it.
Yes.
You have retained your house, brother.
He has two houses.
Oh, he bet his house. He gets another one.
Yeah, he has two houses. That's how you start doing real estate.
Me.
A friend of mine would say that you go to the casino, you put your entire house on black, then you just had two houses. It's that simple.
Well,
Who's that, Ray?
Wait, there's no Scotty, no BI. Anybody else?
Correct. That's the only two that Darko had to say. Darko, who is always an interesting pregame interview. I do feel bad because all I can do is think of Despicable Me, Gru, when he's talking to us. But
I looked over and saw you smiling, and I knew immediately that's why you're smiling.
He gives good answers. It's just that it's not even the accent. It's just the pitch of his voice and everything sounds exactly like Steve Carell doing Gru. Yeah, Mamu had a big game against the Celtics last time, Bruce. He was a monster on that game in Toronto. What a motherfucker he was.
Yeah,
those guys, Pirtle and Hepburn, are the only out.
Oh, Pirtle and Chucky Hepburn. Okay. Then I remember. I think his first year when Scotty Barnes was trying to be an all-star, and like he went on that crazy rant. He was like, "Scotty Barnes is all-star." Like he was just upset, and that shit was. I was like, you know what? I like Darko now, but. He's a great coach, but Toronto, no Barnes, no Ingram, no Pirtle. It's gonna be pretty tough for them tonight with all those injuries. I do like what CMB has been able to do in these past couple of games where he's basically been the center, but without Scotty and BI, this would be tough for them.
Yeah, Joe got asked about CMB before the game today, actually, and basically said they just need to game plan and box out for him. He's been a monster on the offensive glass. But Toronto is not like a pushover team even without those two guys. So still going to be wary of it, still going to come to play. We saw how much that got to them on Wednesday when they lost to a Jokic-less Nuggets team. Not to say nobody played. Like, it's not the one where it was, them beating the Sixers with no Murray and no Aaron Gordon and, like, the whole lineup being out. They had most of their guys. Speaking of most of our guys, very special treat for all of you here today. We're going continental. Jake Eisenberg, first to the floor here. Welcome in. Always a treat. Jake, hello.
Hello. It looks like I might be coming in with a bit of lag, so hopefully I can sort
You've
this
recovered.
out quickly. But here,
The
we're good.
turbulence is gone.
Recovered.
As the lag expert
doing my best
myself,
Sam France. Exactly. I'll do a tribute to the OG.
I haven't lagged in a while.
I swear it's not usually like this. What's up, fellas?
What's good, Jake? How you feeling?
Hello.
Good. We're good. Big favorites today. Can we do it again?
Yeah, I was leaving my house today, and my roommate was like, Jack, any reason the Celtics are 10.5-point favorites over the Raptors? And I go, I don't know. I was like, that's a lot. That's a lot of points. I don't know, though. The Raptors are weird to me. I think they're good.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Fucking they got, like, middle schoolers playing on the court right now. And someone just had a nasty ankle breaker. Some kid just hit the fucking
I just heard
floor.
the entire crowd go, ooh. Like,
That was bad.
I think the kid that fell that has glasses, too. It's bad.
Oh, no.
I can see it on the TV right behind Sam.
Yeah, you can see a little bit.
Yeah. Got the replay.
Oh, no. Okay.
They zoomed in
I
on him.
I know Ingram's out. Is anyone else out? Is that with that?
Scotty, too.
Got it.
That might be Celtics off a loss as well.
Jake, I think I got impersonated for you by accident. At least that's what the comments were speculating. I had a comment in one of our recent videos that was like, how do any of you listen to Jack? He's a fucking idiot. He said they were going to tank the whole time. And I'm like, I never said that.
That's actually really a nice way to tell somebody that you were mistaken for them.
Yeah.
Is by saying
Yeah.
somebody else told
You
you
made
that
a-
you're a fucking idiot.
Hell yeah, that's could definitely be me.
He's a guest on this show, damn it.
It was just funny because all the
appreciate it.
comments were like, I don't think he ever said that.
I did.
And so one was like, maybe you're thinking of Jake, but the guy never responded. But it was like 2 days in a row, this guy was coming in like, fuck you, Jack. Like, I'm like, I was just lost in what I did. And I was like, I don't think Jake was that crazy either. Like, I don't know why this guy's so angry.
I love it. Hey, anytime I get mistaken for people that are 6'1" with hair, I'm happy to do it. That's a good problem to have for me. What I am enjoying is that even the most optimistic people can be accused of being doomers at the moment. Like, even if you had 45, 46, 47 wins, you're still 5 wins off the pace right now.
Exactly.
I do think the season's over after Wednesday, though. Just thinking back. No, I think that this is a great spot for them to bounce back today. I again think they have to be careful because anytime a team is shorthanded this point in the season, the other guys are trying to figure out how they can earn rotation minutes. They're just going to play hard. So hopefully they show up. First night of a back-to-back. San Antonio tomorrow with Wemby. I've never seen Wemby in person. I can't wait. Already made the thumbnail. That's how excited I am.
Okay.
Nah, that should be a really good one.
Yeah.
I hate that we're playing them on the second night of a back-to-back, but the Celtics are usually pretty good in those situations. So hopefully both teams are as healthy as possible and we can get a great game out of that. Yeah, this game could be a tricky one. Toronto, I have the same amount of wins as the Celtics. I don't know how many games they are back of us, but the last
They have 2 more losses
okay.
than Boston does. So it's probably a game back.
Okay. Yeah. But this team can be tricky. They're always like a feisty team. You know, they always play hard. Like I said, CMB has been playing great as of late. RJ Barrett can have a big score night, especially without Ingram and Scotty. So the Celtics have to bring whatever sentiment they had after losing that Nuggets game and bring it right here. No, Amari's out. Fuck.
Sorry, man. I hate to break it.
I think it is a good matchup. At least, like, anytime there's the opposing team's big man isn't like a huge problem. Like, I know Pirtle has been in the past, but he's looked pretty washed this season. and looking like a terrible extension that the Raptors gave him.
Mm.
Like Mamu's been good, but he's not going to kill you on the boards. So like the defensive rebounding, you should be able to win the shot margin battle.
Pirtle's out
So-
too, so they got one
okay.
game.
So that's why the line's 11.5. There's no Scotty, there's no Pirtle, there's no
Barnes.
Ingram. All right. Well, that probably explains it. And the Celtics coming off a loss. That is a good spot. You have to win this one because the Spurs on a back-to-back is tough. It would be nice to actually just blow them out, obviously. But like, let's fucking take care of business. Come off a loss. I wonder if teams start to switch more because the Nuggets did their probably the best job of anybody this season. I thought of like bringing the worst version out of Jaylen Brown, staying home, making him beat you one-on-one, bringing late help whenever he turns his back. Like the amount of times Jaylen like jumped in the air and threw the ball behind his head, that was the most uncomfortable I think he's looked all year. And you got guys like Jamal Shed, a few bigger wingy type bodies that could maybe replicate that. I'm not sure if we'll see that from Toronto, but that's what I would be doing a lot as long as Tatum's still not here. Switch everything, make Pritchard, Derek, Jaylen beat you off the dribble, late help, try and flip the shot margin battle back in your direction.
Yeah, no, I this was like the second quarter. I was like, yeah, this is the closest we've seen to a playoff level like defensive scheme for Brown. And even then, he still had like 35 points and shot almost like 50%. But it's like the turnovers and like how hard it looks sometimes for everybody to like crack somebody off the dribbles. So yeah, I think CMB definitely hits that. If they had like Scotty and him, that would be crazy. But like Jamal Shea can cause so many problems on the defensive side. But it's just they don't have their whole repertoire of guys. I think Jacoby Walter in theory can be a good defender, but we just don't know about a lot of these guys on the team yet. So I think the Nuggets might have put something on tape for a lot of teams. That hey, you just play if you have the personnel to switch everything, which not a lot of teams have. So that's the thing that's on the side of us. But that was a pretty eye-opening game, and I think Brown has to continue to go through that to get to like the tip top because he's playing at an MVP type level. But like that game is like, okay, there's still things to tweak, and he can get even. It's scary to think that he could get even better than what he is now. So,
back to the switching. I may be mistaken, but doesn't like every team just try and switch whenever they can? Like it feels pretty uncommon to see guys give up an advantage off a screen in the NBA nowadays. And I'm not saying it to like discredit what Denver did. It's just like you said, they have the personnel to do it. Like not every team is going to be able to key in and make Jaylen that uncomfortable, it feels like.
Yeah, because I
think a lot of teams play drop. I think a good amount of teams play drop.
Okay,
like,
fair.
I haven't watched a ton of Wolves, but I guarantee you they don't switch Rudy on the motherfuckers on the perimeter, right? So like Rudy's in drop, Zubac is probably always in drop, or Clippers.
They hedge a ton the Clippers, so they try to get you not to turn the corner.
Yeah.
But like with Toronto, they're definitely not switching it. Like with Pirtle, like we've seen them 3 times already or 2. They're definitely not gonna switch. So yeah.
Oh, here we go. I mean, another fucking Drake May merchant on the fucking jumbotron.
It's playoff time,
you gotta
baby.
understand the moment.
They don't know what game they're at.
Like, listen, man.
Wait, his
Sam,
face. I
would bet you all the money in the world that there were Celtics jerseys when they were in the playoffs, like on their finals run at Pats games. Like
there sure weren't.
100%.
They were. The Pats weren't playing football when the Celtics were in the finals.
Okay, well, in the playoff
There's
run,
no
like
overlap.
when the Celtics are in the playoffs, I bet.
There's no overlap.
Oh wait,
for the
you're
playoffs.
right. I know what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
The worst one was the guy that taped over
gotta-
the Tatum jersey last game.
Okay,
that was upsetting.
That was crazy.
I
That
thought
was
about
crazy.
you. I
That
thought
was
about you for that.
That's a little crazy. I don't know. I don't need.
I love it.
I'm gonna get angry.
I love it. It's fucking Drake May.
The guy won fan of the game last game because he had the Drake May, I heart Drake May shirt. He did nothing. He was not entertaining.
People like Drake May.
They heart him, apparently.
Just because you only enjoy one sport, like you are the exception. Like you know that, right? You know that? Like you are the exception.
I know. That's why I'm being loud about it. That's how you're supposed to be, is when you... Not a lot of people care about the thing that you care about. You have to really make sure that they know you don't care for it.
If you're loud, then that means that you're right. So
correct.
That's
very true.
It's part of Sam's brand. He essentially has no choice but to at least pretend. It's like Skip Bayless anytime LeBron does anything.
He's not pretending.
Like Skip has to overreact to any LeBron James behavior. That's essentially the same with Sam and Greeny. I will say when it comes to jerseys, Sam may be even above Greeny when it comes to jersey policing. But hey, you gotta find your lane. This is, Sam's the Gilbert Arenas of jersey.
What the
jersey
hell?
Analysis.
I don't have any guns.
I knew that was coming. I was going to take the onus off him, but it's okay. There it is.
Speaking of the arena where the gun was found, Trae Young will be in a city near you.
Yeah.
That's a segue, brother. That is indeed a segue. No, it's listen, man. It's intriguing. I will say it is very intriguing. Now, if they can parlay this with a very early pick in this year's draft, then we can talk about something. Then we can definitely talk about something. Because if they can get a Cam Boozer in here, then I'm very, very interested. I've always been, ever since their GM switch, they've been competent as far as like making the right moves. Like they're taking on bad contracts, getting draft assets. Then they were able to flip
like
Bradley Beal. That's what I tweeted out. That's exactly what I tweeted out. And I was like, I can see this. I really can see this. Now they turned
can see
Bradley
what?
Beal. I can see exactly. I can see a team with some potential. Like no, I don't see a champion.
That's fair.
I don't see a champion or anything. But like if you have a team with Trae Young, that's the type of size and versatility that you would need around him. Like everybody on that team, except for Trae Young, is above 6'7". Oh my God. They're above 6'7", and they're versatile. They can play defense and they can shoot the ball, except for Koulibaly. But yeah. So that's what I see. I see a team that has
switching for Trey Johnson then.
And then Trey Johnson, and then Carrington. Like there's something there, but only
can they get Trey Man?
Really good basketball team.
Can they get another
really
one?
Good,
really good,
really good.
But in like,
I think they can be really good
in 2 to 3 years, maybe, bro. Like
like in several years.
I think this is my thing.
Any backcourt with Trae Young and Trey Johnson is a fucking disaster defensively.
No, but that's why you put Koulibaly in the backcourt.
I got one guy out there.
You got Koulibaly, you got George. My thing is, I don't think Trae Young is that good. However, I can think that while also acknowledging that he is one of the best playmakers in the NBA, like elite passer, incredible offensive ability. And I think if you put him in a situation where he doesn't have to be the best player, or maybe even the best top 2 players, like if we're talking another Alex Sarleap or Trey Johnson or whatever you want to say, like whoever they find, if Cam Boozer can be a 1A and then you get Trae Young to be like a 2, maybe a 2B, whatever, then I can start seeing a world where you can make it make sense. But do I think that you should do that while also paying him $50 million? Probably not. That's where we get into it. That's why it falls apart for me.
And also, it's like he has no expectations as of now. There's no expectations, right? And I think he just lost a lot of burst that he used to have, and that's kind of why he's like declining and shit. So if his money can decline with his decline, then maybe we can talk about something. But they're not tied to him for a super long time. If this does not work, they're not tied to him, right? So if he can just play, give these guys easier shots, I think it'll be worth it for at least 2 years, but we'll just have to see. But it is intriguing. especially for the price that it was at.
Jack, care to comment?
At least it's free.
Right, at least it's free.
Oh, there's an average 20. Okay, Jimmy J.
Jack, don't take that serious. Jack.
Jimmy
Hey,
J's
you're right.
crazy.
I'm not
Jack,
gonna raise.
hey.
You're right. Thank you. You're right. My bad.
Don't do that.
No comment. Thank you.
D White, isn't D White basically averaging 20 right now?
No.
Yes.
No.
Jake.
No.
The context of this is Jimmy J spent the entire last stream telling me that Trae Young was better than Derek White, and I had to stop getting rage baited, and so he's like, so I'm like,
Gotcha. So
I'm not
thing
gonna
with
let
Trae
it
Young. Gotcha. Can he shoot anymore? 30% from 3 this year?
Yeah.
Like,
and then yeah.
The decline needs
What's
to
the
be
deal with-
investigated. It is like scarily like steep how bad he has been this year in comparison.
Could he ever shoot?
Him,
He was
Yeah.
38%,
Yeah.
37% another year.
Yeah.
he was never a like consistent like.
I feel like his
high
shot
volume,
selection is
high
bad,
accuracy.
too.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
You know, he like at the point that he is now, right? At the point that he is now as an offensive player, it's not worth the guy that he is on defense. Plus, like he's shooting the same shots. He's just not making them now. So now it's like, okay, if you're going to be one of the worst defenders and you're also not the peak offensive version of yourself, then we really have to do something. So I think that's where the problem is. And of course, it adds injury to insult when he has to be paid. And it's like he still thinks he deserves to be paid as the guy that was at his offensive peak when he's just not. So it is really tough.
Him and Ja just like washed before their prime. Like, how does that happen, dude? Like, we
Washed
look at
at
the Jays.
26.
LaMelo.
I can relate.
It's well, LaMelo, like, he can't even freaking
LaMelo's not washed, brother. Stop this.
like he just can't stay
Came off the
healthy.
bench.
You're a LaMelo fan?
I'm not a LaMelo. I'm
I
not a LaMelo fan,
I wouldn't say I'm a LaMelo fan, but
but
Yeah,
I would
he's
say
gonna get
he's
traded
less
for what
washed.
Trae Young got traded for in like 2 years.
They should.
nah.
Man,
I'm
if you
telling
watch
you.
the right night on LaMelo, I still think it looks good. Whereas I haven't seen Trey or Ja look.
How many years
Good.
into Trae's career was his conference finals run where he looked amazing versus where LaMelo's at now?
Well,
I bet it's
That was
Three?
3 or
pretty.
4.
That was 5 years ago
four.
now.
It was
I
so
think
that was
LaMelo's
his
problem
fourth
is
year.
health.
It was Trae's 4th year.
Yeah, 20,
And what
2021, 22, I believe.
year is LaMelo in now?
This is year 5 or
Maybe
6.
4.
Year 6. Wow. Okay. So he's. I don't know, man. I'm not.
You
a LaMelo.
pissed him off.
No, I'm
See
not
what
a
you've
LaMelo
done.
guy,
Nick left. Nick left.
but
No, he
He's-
definitely
he's-
closed the wrong tab.
I've been there. Luca, you could probably put into this category too. Washed.
Yeah. I think the
Bro.
difference is washed.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked on the wrong tab.
Yep.
Go back and watch the Clippers series from the bubble in Luca. That was his peak. Completely different player, completely different burst, athleticism. He's legitimately washed.
I love this. More of this.
Me and Nick met at the. No, sorry.
Oh.
Hey, sorry. My bad.
We used to have one player that was better than Luca. Now we have 2 already.
And we have a guy named Luca that's better than Luca.
He certainly a better
Same builds, everything.
Same build is actually kind of crazy. I think ours is in better shape, honestly.
He is. He worked really hard to be in good shape.
Yeah.
Noah did a whole article on it.
Yeah,
Dude,
so,
the every Lakers like I don't know how it's funny. Like they're 4th in the West, and I've watched all the Lakers games. They've won 1 time since I've watched them.
They're
been
13-0 in like crunch time games. Like
Yeah,
they're
I
always in
haven't
close
seen any of
games,
them.
and they keep getting away with it.
I do think that's a
haven't-
skill, though. Like as much as
Yeah, it's
fun,
called you
I
get
do
more
think that
free
is a
throws
skill.
than any other team times 2.
I like
Yeah.
this one.
But it'll
And then
it'll-
JJ goes up there and whines that they don't get any free throws.
he's horrific on the podium. It's
You think he'd be
rough.
better? He's used to the microphone.
yeah.
He's
No
like the
self-awareness.
Draymond of the coaching world, where you love him if he's on your team, and if he's on any other team, he's the fucking worst.
I think the fans, especially with the like the interview stuff are turning on him too now. So it's like, oh my god, I'm tired of hearing this stuff and this like extreme stuff. Like I've definitely seen Lakers fans kind of like, because there was a game that they lost and he was like, yeah, this is gonna be the hardest practice ever. This is like they're gonna, and then I think DeAndre and like after it was like,
who's the perfect player for this?
Yeah, perfect player. He's like, was it hard for me? Like, what? Come on, dude. So I don't know. Let's get in there.
You can only be Joe Mazzulla in the media if you're going to be Joe Mazzulla in the coaching world, and I don't know if JJ's gotten there yet.
And also, I just think Joe's like that. You're muted.
Yeah, he's
Joe
up
is
there.
Joe is terrible.
You're
muted.
Those memes where it's like intense Joe Mazzulla quip, intense Joe Mazzulla quip. Saw one of them last night. Like you can't. He's one of one. Where like the Jaylen Brown. Did you talk to him about his injury? No. Have you talked to him? Kind of. Like how was the conversation? Couldn't really understand him. It's like it's just fucking awesome.
That shit was funny.
What'd you tell the refs? I just told them happy holidays. Yours and theirs, and you never want to miss a chance to tell people you love them. It's like this guy is the king. The Lakers
2 press
point
conferences
differential.
ago.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say 2 press conferences ago. He walked in, saw we were all cold, looked at me wearing my jacket, and just laughed. I was like, what the fuck? He's all time. It's hilarious.
He's awesome. But yeah, the Lakers point they do that every year. I want to see back-to-back years they've had like a really bad point differential compared to their record. And I do think that the clutch thing is real in the regular season. The problem is you start playing real teams in the playoffs and teams that are game planning for you. And it's like, oh, by the way, you have so many holes defensively, and Jaden McDaniels gets to shoot 90% for an entire series when he's being guarded by Luka Doncic. And the series is over before you can blink. And that's going to happen again. It's going to happen. And my one hope, currently, is that they just give Austin Reeves a max. Because then that just basically guarantees they're fucked forever.
I mean, who doesn't want to see somebody get paid? You can't root against that. You want to see everybody succeed.
He wants him to get
undrafted guy. Something that I've been wondering.
What a story.
When can we extend Peyton Pritchard, and what's the max we can extend him for? Because like, is it going to be one of those Derek White situations where it was like if he goes to free agency, he can obviously get more, maybe, or does he take like the 4 for $20 million a year?
Pritchard is under contract through the 27-28 season.
Yeah.
I don't know. That probably means they can extend him for 26.
His off season?
Probably next off season. I think. I'm not Keith Smith, but I think. And I don't know what it would be like in terms of the Derek White thing, but they definitely have his bird right, so I can only
they can pay him whatever they want technically, I guess, right? So, all right, because man, having him on his current contract as like a legit third option on a fucking 3 seed, hell yeah, mate.
Yeah, I love that. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you good?
No, I love that the Celtics have like gotten out in front of like a lot of contracts. So like Jalen's first contract, everyone was like, "Oh, I don't think he deserves that. I don't think he deserves that," and he's turned out to this. Even when Rob was hurt, they gave Rob like $10 million, and it was because like we know if he plays, he's this guy, so it's cool. We gave Sam Hauser his contract before he was like an actual like rotational guy, and we gave Pritchard his 2 after he was like, "Yeah, guys, I love you guys, but I'm not playing. Can I go somewhere else?" They're like, "No, we believe in you. Just wait 1 more year." And then they paid him, and he was like, "Okay, cool." And it's just like this is what good organizations do, right? They're not reactionary like my favorite football team is, but it's just like they get out in front of stuff and then they do it. So now when Pritchard plays great, he's on one of the best contracts, right? So that's just the way they do it, and I'm glad that they do.
I love how much Jimmy J hates the team. Everybody sucks.
Yeah, he just hates everybody on the team. Who do you
awesome.
like, Jimmy J? That's a great point. I remember when the Pritchard thing happened initially. I think Jack said on the show, like, it's one of the best contracts in the league. And it is proven to be one of the very best, if not the best.
They've got so many good contracts on the team. Hauser, Pritchard, Derek, even fucking Jalen is now living up to the contract, which I thought was impossible. And
it's also like silly because it's just draft pick. They picked Ugo with the 28th pick in the first round. You know how little guaranteed money that is?
Walsh, like
Walsh number 35.
I would like to see Walsh kind of string to. Yeah, it's true. I would like to see Walsh string together.
It's a lack of enthusiasm for Shireman. All right.
Hey, he's playing better than I thought. It's what's cool about Shireman is he's impacting the game in the ways I thought he couldn't impact the game.
There you go. Yeah.
By playing defense and stuff like that.
Caden's got a team option for $2.6 million next year.
Yeah, that might be one of the best contracts in the league currently. And I've been hard on Cater lately, but he had 20 rebounds last game. And if he can fucking just put the ball in a little bit more in the basket. So 3 for 8, killing me.
Speaking of busts, a kid gave Ugo. Oh, I didn't even see it. There was 2 of them. A kid gave Ugo like a little 3D printed bust of himself today. Ugo was pumped. Like he was showing people in the back tunnels. He's like, look what this kid made for me as he was getting his like physicals done.
That's awesome. Yeah. Ugo's so much fun, dude. I love his rebound. I can see the rebounding utopia in the future of the Celtics. Tatum, Ugo, Walsh, all just like very aggressively plus rebounders. And I think the rebounding will be solved once we get him back. So Hauser's replaceable. Jesus Christ, dude. All right. He's the only guy that can shoot off the wings. I know Sam.
He's not replaceable, Sam. I don't know how many times I have to bring up the fact that only one player has shot 40% on 5 attempts in the last 4 years. Every year. Like he is the most consistent 3-point shooter in the NBA, and he gets off to cold starts every season. You just gotta wait. Like you just
every game.
It's gonna pan out.
No, I was gonna say that like he has cold stretches, like 3 to 4 cold stretches. So that's actually incredible that he is like shooting. He shot 40% for like the last 4 years, and he goes on cold streaks every time. It's just that's actually crazy. That's actually great.
Guess what Sam Hauser's shooting from 3 this season, Jimmy J and Sam LaFrance?
It's got to be like 39%. He's really recovered nicely.
37.5 currently. Yeah. And high volume.
Career worst.
Yeah, I know. That's incredible. That's a career worst. Like, people that want to trade him, you don't find guys that get guarded like him. It doesn't happen. Like of all the wings, you throw out Ugo and Walsh
for what it's worth.
Plus in the right lineups.
He's been doing some things lately. He had a block last game. He gets to those hustle tip out rebounds. I love to make fun of him, but I am noticing what he does.
Big development here on how about them on how about them Celtics. Sam finally acknowledges what Sam Hauser does.
Yeah, incredible.
Since start of December, he's shooting 41.4% from 3.
Seventh man.
What's wild is
championship team.
In that stretch that Jack just mentioned is the 0-10 game he had at Fiserv in Milwaukee. So, to his credit, he has been pretty consistent in that stretch. All right, well, we should wrap it. They're about to do both national anthems. Jake, Nick, plug whatever you'd like. Once you're done, I'm going to hit end stream. We'll mute here, but go ahead and plug away.
First to the floor. Catch you soon.
Shout out first to the floor. Nick NBA on YouTube. Nick NBA YT on Twitter. Appreciate y'all.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your